Hello and welcome. I've just cut some of those the big reds, and I'm trying to use the measure mod, to get this right to the 6 meter length. So I thought I'd just bring you back on camera now that I seem to have pretty much got it. Okay, he says so confident. It does. It is. They've changed it slightly. That's why it fucks me a little. Fantastic idea this, because obviously, especially if you're using the containers, you've got to get this pretty much right ish. I'm sure it might give you a little bit of leeway, but yeah, I don't know what's happening with the BGA. It ticked up 2,000 overnight. Why are you? You're not. That's because I'm not. Yeah, 2,000 overnight. Which it shouldn't do. It's on a Giants map. I've never had it not work on any other map, so it's the very first for this not to be working, and it is a Giants map, so I don't know what's cracking off. It's a genuine production, so I don't know why that would not work, but it didn't. I just literally looked in editing at the previous episode as well, just to make sure that I was right, and I am. It literally went up 2,000, so let's get to the skinny bit now. Right, so I missed a little bit at this end. Yeah, oh well, quite a bit actually. Yeah, I've got the other one to do as well, haven't I? I think you just right-click the right mouse button. Am I? I know what it is. 1 second. I've got a program that takes me to my other computer as well, and it's It does weird things in the game when you go off screen. So I go. Wow, it does. It goes up. That is amazing. The measure mod now is completely different to what it was. That is so useful. It always was good, but yeah, I thought I'd get literally do this area, although really I want to be doing the woodyard area is my main concern. We've just got to shift some wood, so it's not going to make much of a difference what. We've just got to work, basically, get this done whilst we've, for the time and everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, mainly it's shifting the wood, and I want to stick the woodyard in. And also the cows. Yeah, I mean, I've tried that. That's my biggest thing, really, is the cows. Right, that's it. So yeah, those two sort of things. I just wanted to bring this in because it is a fantastic mod, and it has been improved a lot. It was good enough as it was. I used it on the Pioneers map a long time ago. I always thought it was a fantastic sort of idea that when you sort of penalised for like being too long or too short or the wrong kinds, this is really does come into its own. So yeah, there are about 7 or 8 of these. It's as big as it is. Oh, let's just chop that bit of. Yeah, right, that's it. There's a big pile of. So I think I'm gonna. I am right. The high lift and the conversation I was having, as my wife called me for a cup of tea last night. Yeah, I'm gonna have to not use the high lift where you turn its thing around, because it loses the grip, which is just terrible. It really is. It makes it frustrating, and also not worth the 400 odd grand that we sort of paid for it. If it's going to do silly things like that, and it obviously is the way. It is a shame. As soon as you start to do that, it releases the little mini claws, and it's the little mini claws that make this usable. Without those, this is rubbish. Truthfully, it's only that actually makes it fantastic. There's a lot of little tiny bits of end logs littered everywhere, which I'm going to grab with the telehandler when we finish. Yeah, there's one I missed down there as well. So yeah, let's go and grab a container. Now we do need a telehandler for this, so let's grab that. Go to that. Yeah, and one bit of the last episode in editing is annoying me, but I'm not going to do a complete re-record or re-edit, because I use the intensive, the X26. I know it won't mean a lot to you. X265 method for editing, so you have to try and get your edit perfect, and then it's intensive CPU processing, and it takes hours to do a single episode. I tried to do this so it's quicker to upload to YouTube, but I did it, and there's one little bit in the last episode that really is a bit annoying to me. What it was I stopped recording for 1 second to save the game, but I didn't want it to be on camera, so you can see where the edit comes in, because the size of the tractor is slightly, not the tractor, the truck is slightly different, which is so annoying. Yeah, so that you will notice that in editing that particular thing. Right, so we want, let's see if I can get the colour right this time and not have a grey one. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to load this one up. Yeah, I'd like to try that. I thought, that's interesting, because it does quite a bit of stuff. Well, I know we've already got one in a way, but yeah, it's a new mod. It's something that I've never used before, so why not? Still not sure about the that sell point. It's a bit messy where it is. I might shift it at some points. It was I wanted it to be close to the shop, and it was about the only place you could actually get it, but it's, I'm not sure if there's a smaller one, which might be a bit more believable. Yeah, I'd like to try that now. Which end is that end? So I need to go this side of that. Yeah, so you put one of the, I doubt it worked quite well actually. I was quite pleased with that. Now, I've not left myself much room there, have I? Talk about make it difficult for yourself. Oh, and that is exactly what I'm on about. Yeah, it's very tight. Could I? No. This is the thing, it needs to go at this end. I know you could, no, not really, you couldn't. It's, I think, yeah, I was right. The way that I did this is probably right, where you just need to push it when it's finished. Right, let's stick you on follow, and we should get on with this. I'm going to obviously go into a time lapse once we start to do the, the actual sticking of the wood back in there. Let's get cracking. Let's get some wood packed up. And yeah, I'm hoping my crux of this episode will be to clear enough wood from the woodyard section. We'll just finish off this area first, and then we'll do that. And let's not run over the field and destroy any crop. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to put some more of the. I've been sort of, not calling, but saying that the upgrade factories mod isn't working. I don't think it shows. It doesn't show on your cycles, but it does, if you know what I mean. It does do the cycles, but it doesn't show up on them. So it won't show on the cycles. I checked out on it yesterday on the GitHub just to see if it was me, and it isn't me. Say, but it doesn't show on the cycles, and I was saying, oh, it's not showing on the cycles, so it's not working. Well, actually it does. It gives you a bonus basically. So anyway, yeah, let's get some work done. Thank you very much, young lady. Right, do we need to push this around a little bit? I think we can get away with the so I won't be shifting. I want to use this because we've paid an absolute small fortune for it, but I'm gonna have to not, once we've got this gripped, I'm gonna have to not actually twist it around, which you would do in real life, obviously, to try to get that perfect. Right, no, we'll do that with the telehandler, the big two. In fact, yeah, it's in the way a little bit. Let's do that first. Anyway, time-lapse time, yes. This takes too long to do it any other way, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, let's try that once more. Yeah, I'd like to get this done, but it is causing. I did know it was going to be a little bit. In fact, wow, even the leveling tool is actually so actually most of that's the leveling tool. It's just got to go across here. So it really is that bad, but it's it's taking the road. You can see that what it's doing to the road. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, I knew it was going to be slightly problematic. He says. Yeah. Why are you taking money but not actually doing anything? It is as well. When you go near the trees, it takes your money as if it's doing it, but then doesn't actually do it. Right, we'll not do the smoothing until we put this down. One thing I've noticed is really annoying is you'll go and you'll go down this end, you'll pick your production, which means it was the last production picked. If you click it and go on, and then actually, is it seriously gonna? It still goes back right to the other production, right? That's the other end at the beginning. Right, I need to go out a little bit because this is. Wow, it's still going to be mega bad, isn't it? Yeah, oh wow, that would be terrible, as I said, really. Right, so 15,000 seems to be about the very best. Let's have a look. We may have to do something, quite a bit of smoothing. I'll do that off camera to try to make this, but look at that. Oh, that was caused by those. I might load this one more time. Yeah, that's because the vehicles are too close, and it does a weird thing and does that around them, which also means it wasted thousands of my levelling to do that as well. So we had 390 odd thousand. That's cost us 40 grand to actually put this down. I somehow don't think that's fair. I think I'm going to have to try to think of a fair way to do this, reload it and try to do this. How is it over here though? That's the other thing. Oh no, that's just... Mind you, I think that was the levelling that I did it previously. It's like a chasm. I need to rethink this a little. Yeah, this is... Maybe... level up to the bank a little bit. Yeah, move the earth. And it is true also, we have got the equipment to do this. I've always thought this about this particular type of thing, because it can cost hundreds of... Well, it's not as bad as FS19. That did cost hundreds of thousands to do this kind of levelling work. It is definitely better in FS22. But again, it's still... I'll think about it. I'm going to leave it here for now. This obviously won't be here next session. And we will be back up to the 400 odd thousand, and we shall yeah, go options. I really would love to do this, and it is the best place for it, in my opinion, without it taking... Yeah, I mean, the cows have got to be down this end. That's the one thing I am going to say. And I think we probably... Let's just test that now. I know it's not going to allow us to do it, but that's not really the point. It's just to see space-wise. I think I've shifted enough. I think I might need to oh no, I've shifted the red trees. I think they're in the way. There is a tree stump, but that's not really... It's just to see physically, could we actually make this work? Let's just see if I can pick the right one as well this time. Is it the 155? Yeah, it is. Yeah, again, which is the... Yeah, I would imagine actually that is probably the best. Yeah. Yeah, there looks like there's one more tree to get rid of at the back, that red tree. And there's the tree stumps, but we are pretty much there. We really are. Let's... No, we can't place it now. Yep. We'll leave it till next session. I'm trying to rush, trying to sort of make things happen. And this is what I'm saying, it happens in its own time. So that won't be there next time, because obviously... And we will try and think of... Do I come further down? Yeah, because I mean, wow, look at that. It's like a chasm. It really is. The trouble is, it's true levels, it really is. You'd have to do an awful lot of smoothing down there to actually make that. And I can do it, I have done it before. Because if we're going to try to make this work as part of our thing, then we're going to have to. You've got to build the levels up in a nice way. So anyway, next time we'll have a go. I might do that bit off camera, because I've tried 2 or 3 times now to make this work. Also, might only try to get the leveling as if we are shifting this stuff ourselves. We bought that as well. I'm sure we've got that. So we've got all of the new Platinum expansion stuff, including the rock breaker now, so we can do contracts with that as well. I know we haven't done much yet, but we've been way too busy with our own stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say I truly do. Yeah, I would like your thoughts about this. The trouble is, when I say that, what happens is I then record another session the time after, and then obviously it means I'd have to wait a week or so for me recording to receive the comments from yourselves. But yeah, it is true. I'm going to have to get cracking on this. But I would like to know what you think about it, definitely, even if it doesn't affect this one, because it would affect the next time I make such a decision. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.